to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints. The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Second and 7 now from the 28. Now Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only...
And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's second and 10. To throw, Young. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. Reaching the 30. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Young. Again, that's Hurst. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Carr to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And going to the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Pass taken in by his good tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Kamara up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
To throw, it's Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brian Burns from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Steel, black. Ready?
Now here's Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's going to have a Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good. 4-8.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That is taken in by Hurst. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9. Young. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Rager, the man in motion. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. This ball complete to Rager. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he was looking for the check on bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
White. Black ultra. Huge yellow. Set.
Third down, Young from the gun. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. The Panthers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
Squad red. Red cycle. Needle blue. 52 blaster. Hut.
Young to throw it. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Black, red. Blue stripe. Drill green. Steel black. Ready.
Throwing, Young. Connection made with Chanel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Okay, ready? Hut.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On second down, Young. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Light blue. Blaster, 6. Green jack. Ready?
Young on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Fight,
Brings up
fight.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Black ultra. Huge yellow. Ready.
Now Young. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Claws red. Red, cycle. Eagle blue. Set.
Young on first down. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Here we
Work
go.
to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Red, yellow.
Young will set to throw. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. Touchdown! LaVisca Chenault in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the